Hey, today we're going to be showing you how to reproduce this rippling effect on a model in Blender. This is a useful method if you want to sort of display a stylized impact against between two organic bodies, you could say. For whatever reason, you do you. I don't judge. All right, so this is actually pretty easy to set up. First things first is we need our model. The model we want the effect to occur on. You can use basically any model for whatever you have planned. I don't judge. So we're going to grab that model. What I'm using here is just a subdivided cube for the sake of simplicity. And that model needs a little bit of setup. It needs two vertex groups that we can go ahead and paint. So we'll jump over here to weight paint mode. We need one vertex group that is empty, and this is the vertex group that our modifiers later are going to affect to produce the ripple effect. And then besides that, we need a second vertex group that outlines specifically where on the model we want the effect to occur. And I call these ones ripple and ripple mask for just to keep things organized. Now then, with that set up, we need one more object in our scene to get this to work. We need a plane. I find that this effect works with more geometry for Blender to calculate. So this plane has about like a dozen subdivisions. I recommend something like that. So we hop back over to our cube. We're going to go to our modifier tab and we're going to add two modifiers. We're going to add a vertex weight proximity modifier, and we're going to add a displace modifier. Now, in our vertex weight proximity modifier, we need to set our vertex group to that first empty vertex group we made, so ripple. And our target object, which is the object that is going to control this ripple effect, is going to be our subdivided plane. Then going to go here to proximity mode, and we're going to switch from object to geometry. In our geometry mode, we want faces. If we jump down here to our displacement modifier for a second, we're going to set our vertex group to, again, that empty one, ripple, that we made earlier. Nothing's happening yet. We're getting there. Hopping back up to our vertex weight proximity, we're going to go down to this fall off tab. We can leave it linear. That's fine. But we do want to hit these little arrows right here to invert the fall off. That's important. As you can see, our cube returned to its normal size. That's good. And that is basically all there is to it to set this up. Now, as the plane moves across our mesh, we see that we get this ripple effect. This doesn't look very good, though. We can make it better. We'll hop back into our vertex weight proximity modifier, and this highest number, we're going to drop down to maybe 0.5. That just controls the distance of the fall off. We could also, to smooth this out a little bit, go back into our fall off and change this from linear to smooth. I like that a lot more. Next, we'll go down to our displacement modifier, and let's bring this strength down a bit. Let's try 0.5. See how that looks. Now that's looking a little better. And that's basically all there is to it. Feel free to play around with these numbers till you get an effect that you like. Again, this can be applied to basically any model you can come across as long as you get those vertex groups set up. And that's basically it. Again, this does require a bit of animation because we do need to actually animate the plane. So if you're not super comfortable with your knowledge of the actual basics of animation in Blender, I recommend going to look up that. That's a little outside the scope of this one. But yeah, whatever you have planned for this, I don't need to know. That's none of my business. But good luck and have fun.
That guy got hit in the head with a coconut!